Where are all the Black museums, Black art exhibitions, and Black galleries in LA? If you are asking this question, I am right there with you, as we are currently on part 28 of trying to answer this question. My name is Nama, and today we are getting right into it. I currently pulled up to Robert Projects, a gallery located in Los Angeles right off of South La Brea. Currently on view is Esmaa Mohamoud's latest exhibition, What Does Webster Say About Soul? This exhibition is so beautiful, and as soon as you walk into the gallery space, you'll notice that the key themes that sit within this exhibition are really rooted in grief, memory, loss, and identity. I walked up to this beautiful sculptural piece that caught my eye as soon as I walked in, and it's this young boy whose arms are stretched out to the side and he's looking up to the sky. And this sculptural piece, you can feel how much grief and how much loss and sadness is really like grounding the sculpture and the sculptural piece. And I quickly made my way to another piece where it's this young boy who's cradling a pigeon that appears lifeless, and you can feel the sadness that this young boy is feeling. And I just kept asking myself, why am I trying to move on so quickly from these feelings of mourning, loss, and grief? And it's these questions where I had my light bulb moment where I said, oh my gosh, I love this exhibition because it's having me ask questions that I didn't even know were deep within myself. And exhibitions that really bring questions just like that are the ones that I really love and I think are so important, because it allows you to have a conversation not with just, what is this art piece about, but it also within yourself. And Esmaa does such a great job of placing these sculptural pieces in the gallery. You'll quickly notice that there's so much use of negative space, and I had to go research and really find out why were these pieces placed where they were. And Esmaa cited that it was important that each of these pieces were isolated within their own memories, which I thought was so beautiful. Along with the use of the materials that were used for the sculpture pieces, Esmaa uses black granite and shea butter, yes, shea butter, to build out these sculptures, which I just thought was so amazing, especially when you think about how shea butter is used on our bodies and just how it's been used historically. So I highly recommend this exhibition. Lastly, also the title of this exhibition, it pulls from Scott-Heron's comment number 1. He's the famous poet who famously said,
"What does Webster say about soul?"
And the more I researched about what inspires Esmaa's work, I learned that Esmaa is deeply inspired by poetry and music. And that same piece where the boy's hands are stretched out to the sky and it appears that he's transcending, that piece was inspired by Dorothy Moore's Misty Blue. And that song,
my whole world turns misty blue. I said,
that song, you can feel the grief due to heartbreak romantically, but Esmaa was able to reimagine it from the lens of a mother's perspective who's dealing with grief. And after I also read that, I did a 360 and just said, wow, this is such a beautiful exhibition that feels necessary. I highly recommend, if you are able to check out the exhibition, which is currently still up, it's definitely one of the ones. So in the meantime and in between time while you're checking that out or looking it up, we'll keep asking these questions, just like,